Number 1. Deacons. There are two types of deacons within the Catholic Church. Transitional, meaning they're preparing for priesthood, or permanent, the deacons who do not pursue priesthood. Permanent deacons are also allowed to be married, but require their wife's permission to be one. A deacon's role includes assisting at Mass, proclaiming the gospel, preaching, performing baptisms, and helping conduct funeral and marriage services. Some of the most famous deacon saints include Saint Francis of Assisi and Saint Stephen. Number 2. Priests. Priests are ordained clergy who typically serve in local parishes. To become a priest, one must be baptized, remain celibate, although this might not be a requirement for certain Eastern Catholic churches, and must have completed seminary education, typically about 7 years. They are ordained by bishops to continue apostolic succession. Priests are responsible for administrating sacraments like the Holy Communion and Sacrament of Reconciliation, and providing pastoral care to a parish community and teaching church doctrine. Priests can either be a diocesan priest, working for a particular parish or diocese, or it can join a religious order or congregation, which may entail different tasks. Watch my video on Catholic religious orders to find out more. Many saints were priests, including Saint John Vianney, Saint Padre Pio, Saint John Bosco, and Saint Thomas Aquinas. Number 3. Auxiliary Bishops. Auxiliary bishops are fully ordained bishops, appointed by the Holy See, usually at the request of a diocesan bishop, to provide assistance to the pastoral and administrative care of a diocese. As bishops, they possess the fullness of holy orders, meaning they can perform the sacrament of confirmation, the consecrations of altars, and even the ordination of priests if authorized. But most of their time goes to pastoral outreach, administrative work, and representing the bishop at events. While they are bishops, they don't possess the same governing authority as the diocesan bishops. All auxiliary bishops are also assigned a titular see, which will be discussed later. Number 4. Titular Bishops. In canon law, bishops must be a shepherd of a specific local community. However, the Church needs many bishops for jobs that don't involve running a local diocese, like Vatican diplomats and administrative officials. So, when the Church needs bishops for those specific roles, the Pope assigns them a titular see. A titular see is a city that used to have a thriving Catholic population hundreds of years ago, but no longer does. Most of these are ancient cities in North Africa, Turkey, or the Middle East. If a priest in Chicago is named auxiliary bishop, for example, he might be given the title Titular Bishop of Tibicula, an ancient city in modern-day Tunisia. This allows these clergy to help the Catholic Church in many roles. Number 5. Diocesan Bishops. Bishops are the successors of the apostles, who lead a geographical region called a diocese. To be eligible, you must be a priest at least 35 years old, but must have 5 years of experience, and typically a doctorate or license in sacred science. They also hold the fullness of the holy orders, meaning they can perform all sacraments, allowing them to ordain other clergy and oversee all parishes within their diocese. Great saints of this rank include Saint Augustine of Hippo and Saint Nicholas. Number 6. Archbishops. An archbishop is a senior bishop who governs a large or historically significant diocese, known as an archdiocese. Archbishops are appointed by the Pope from the existing pool of bishops. They have very similar responsibilities to a bishop, but has additional administrative or mentor-like oversight over other nearby dioceses in their province. Saints who were archbishops include Saint Thomas Becket and Saint Cyril of Alexandria. Number 7. Major Archbishops. Major archbishops have similar roles to archbishops and bishops. But unlike archbishops, who are the head of a diocese, major archbishops are the leader of a specific Eastern Catholic Church. Examples include for the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church and Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. These churches are governed by a major archbishop as well as a synod of bishops. Number 8. Patriarchs. Although not as common, the Catholic Church have patriarchs, who have very similar roles to major archbishops. Although it's only found in Eastern Catholic churches, there are Catholic offices like the Coptic Catholic Patriarch of Alexandria and the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, some which may grant them authority over all bishops in their specific rite or region. Patriarchs who are saints include Saint John the Merciful and Saint Lawrence Giustiani. Number 9. Cardinals. Cardinals, known as the princes of the Church, are some of the highest-ranking individuals who serve as the Pope's main advisors. Cardinals are handpicked by the popes from among bishops or even priests. These cardinals then join the College of Cardinals and can join in the conclave, if under 80 years of age, which elects the next pope. But even within the College of Cardinals, there is a hierarchy. There are cardinal deacons who are usually the most junior cardinals and usually have administrative roles within the Vatican. cardinal priests, who are typically archbishops of a major diocese or high-ranking Vatican officials, and cardinal bishops, who are often the eldest and often head major dicasteries or patriarchs of Eastern Catholic churches. But note that the cardinal deacons, priests, and bishops only refers to their ranks within the College of Cardinals, not in their work. Famous cardinal saints include St. Bonaventure and St. John Henry Newman. Number 10. The Pope. The Pope is the head of the Catholic Church. Technically, any unmarried baptized male can be Pope, but the College of Cardinals have only elected cardinals by a 2/3 majority vote since 1378, with the election of Pope Urban VI, who was Archbishop of Bari. As the Bishop of Rome and successor to St. Peter, he makes final decisions on church doctrine and governs the Vatican state. The Pope is the only individual with the authority to appoint bishops, canonize saints, and in very rare and specific circumstances, exercise papal infallibility. There are also certain canonical crimes which may carry penalties that can only be lifted by the Pope. This includes desecrating the Eucharist, physically attacking the Pope, or a priest who broke the seal of confession. Notable popes who became saints include St. Peter, St. Gregory the Great, St. Pope Leo the Great, and St. John Paul II. So these were 10 of the most important ranks within the Catholic Church. There's still other positions within the Catholic Church, like the Apostolic Nuncio, Coadjutor Bishops, and the Carmelingo, and more. But if you want to learn more about them, let me know down in the comments. Like and comment for a part 2. And as always, thank you guys so much for listening, and see you guys in the next one.